Rico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pash. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big-time play for Vegas to gain of 43 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
60 Bison.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. At the 14-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. First down and more. Past the 35. A terrific run. Finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. Pickup of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yellow. On the line, right?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
In second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Hand off, and that's Smith running right.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Smith again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. To the goal line and in. Rashad Smith. Touchdown Chiefs. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And they bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Bowers, the man in motion. Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it. 2nd down and 2. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Exiting the pocket right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. To throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll just hope to to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Yellow. 50, 50. Oh, 80. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow. 50.
To throw is Mahomes. Pass complete to the rookie first-round pick. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest to the catch.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. As caught, it's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kenshi. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. The left side into the hands of Beck. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Vegas. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Raider first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Beck. And he will get into the end zone. Jack Beck. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tanner Brown on now for the point after. He's He's got it. And the Raiders will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half. And that one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground with Smith. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
15.
Once again, it's Smith. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Play action here. Mahomes flush to his right. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
This guy's really in a zone right now, Mike. He's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the second half, the offense is going to have to change some things up. It's less about who blocks him and how we block him, because right now, one-on-one, he's just not getting the job done.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Lowby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes Worthy to return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Smith. 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Lowry. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's a handoff to Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Vegas.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Open man is Besh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Man in motion here is Tucker. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught left side by Bauer. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. On the handoff, this is Genty. And this tackle there is pushing forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it out to his right. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
6-yard line.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of the touchdown.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the give, it's Smith. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, it's Smith. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. A run inside with Smith. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 7. They'll drop the throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Noah Grant, touchdown Chiefs. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Bobby now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
65, go!
They'll run. Whoa. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.